What is up, guys? Dragonball Black here, and today I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on episode 78 of Dragon Ball Super. This episode just came out tonight. This is Saturday, and so I want to go ahead and give you my thoughts on this and kind of go step by step from what I can remember from the very beginning. So essentially, we're getting all the information about what's going down in this tournament from the Grand Priest himself, and he's going to keep a little detail under wraps. They were asking what the winner wins in the matches, and he was going to keep this little detail under wraps, but decided to go ahead and let them know right now. So with that said, it is safe to assume that the rest of the universes do not know about this little detail yet, and more than likely they will find out at the end of the preliminary match, and if not, right when I'm assuming it's going to be right after the preliminary match, because of the fact that I don't see how you can destroy a universe without them knowing the rules. You know what I'm saying? I guess he can just destroy anybody at any point. So it really doesn't matter. But I would assume that after this preliminary match, the Grand Prix is going to be like, so everybody knows the losers of the universes will die, essentially. And that is going to be basically put every single universe against Universe 7. And especially since Goku at one point during this episode, he went up and said that he essentially got this tournament together, like he was the mastermind behind it, because he wanted to fight strong guys for Xeno. That was essentially his declaration of war against the other universes. So this whole destruction of the other universes thing is going to be something that's going to have repercussions. Now, the one thing Dragon Ball Super does and has been doing pretty well for a little bit now is that things that happen in past arcs make a return and a comeback in future arcs. And so this universe, this destroying plot point is going to be have some sort of butterfly effect in the next arc, I'm assuming, after this universal survival arc. Who knows what's going to happen? Are there going to be survivors from, like, say he destroys these universes and then he creates universes? Are there going to be survivors, or are there going to be, like, do the fighters get to survive, or do the gods of destruction and the angels, are they going to be pissed off at Goku? They're going to come back after him? You know, there's so many different things that can happen with this. Are the rest of the universes going to rebel at some level because of the fact that, you know, they don't want to be destroyed, or they don't want their universes to be destroyed? Well, at least the Supreme Kai from Universe 7, our Supreme Kai, has stated that that he basically won't be destroyed, because he said he won't be able to see any more mortals because he'll live his life out in shame, essentially. So it seems like if a Supreme Kai loses his universe, then essentially he's gonna have full, you know, it's like you lose the one job that you were given. And I guess it doesn't matter whether the boss is the one that destroyed it or not, or whatever the case might be. So with that said, in the very beginning of the episode, this happens, and then Goku finds out about it, and it seems like he has a moment of realization that this shit is real, kind of thing. But then it is almost completely swept aside, which is kind of what I was afraid of, where this version of Goku, as many have stated, is a more goofy, comical version than the one from Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z had many, many more serious moments and speeches and everything. So this version of Goku really does not understand the gravity. He states in one part that he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna win. Then I'm gonna go ahead and win, and fight the universes and win." But when doing so, you condemn the other universes who didn't even know about this, and he's the one that started this. So he's the one that set this tournament up. So he's the one that has to. He's the one whose fault it is, and yet he doesn't really care about what about their universes really at all. He's just really defending his own universe. But then it kind of makes a good case. I'm pretty sure there are good people in other universes, but the first universe they're gonna fight, it seems like they're an evil universe or something, because as soon as they walk up to them, they're like snickering like villains. Like, not that the God of Destruction is, but the Supreme Kai is, the fighters that he got. It seems like a really lousy universe, the Universe 9. Even they comment, why Universe 9? Why are they fighting Universe 9? Maybe because Xeno knows that Universe 9 is corrupt or something along those lines, and then he decides to destroy it. He wants to destroy it, and he knows Goku's gonna win, so that way he's got like an excuse to destroy it. And then maybe that's what happens to Universe 9. Maybe this is the first universe that gets destroyed, because Goku and Boo are gonna win. Even in the next episode, it kind of hints at. In this episode, it hints at Boo winning his match, and so maybe that's the starter where everybody finds out that the universes get destroyed if they lose when universe 9 gets destroyed. But that wouldn't make much sense because it's a 10v10 matches, I guess, and they only brought 3 guys, so it wouldn't make much sense. Anyway, that's just a little theory that I threw in there. But going through the rest of the episode, I do like the interaction with him and Gohan. Gohan seems to be more in tune with the situation. Like, why are you taking this so not seriously? Why he's taking this for the level of gravity that it is. Him wanting to protect Videl and Pan. Even though I kind of shitted on the episodes of Gohan, the filler episodes where he faced the Wadagash or whatever the hell that thing was called. I think that this is a good plot point. He does have things to lose, so he decides to go ahead and fight. I just wish somebody would smack those glasses right off his face, because he needs to take those glasses off and continue and just stop being educational Gohan and be fighter Gohan. That's what he needs to do. Then we get to them going to the Supreme Kai's world again. Not Supreme Kai world. They go to Xeno's world and the Void world, where it's a world of nothingness. And the first match begins. Majin Buu's Japanese voice is just, in my opinion, just terrible. I don't know why. I honestly, I didn't really like Buu's voice from from the English version, from the English dub, but I prefer it more to the like I don't know. I don't even know what kind of voice that is. Anyway, so I like the fact that they brought Majin Buu in. I like the fact that we're gonna be able to see Majin Buu is essentially, debatably one of the weaker fighters on that 3-man team. Gohan, debatably, we haven't seen what he can do yet, but I'm pretty sure that he is around the same level as Majin Buu, if not maybe slightly lower. But Majin Buu did get weaker after he lost his evil side, and so he lasted pretty long against Kid Buu. So really, we'll see what happens here. If depending how Gohan does against these dog guys and how Majin Buu does against these dog guys, we're gonna be able to engage their powers and stuff like that, and see exactly who is stronger and if the other universe can even stand a chance, really. And then there is the artwork, I guess, the way the animation, essentially the animation for this episode wasn't bad. I liked it. We've seen way worse. It was just like, it was kind of stylized a little bit. It looked kind of off sometimes, and then sometimes it didn't. It looked stylized, almost like a graffiti style artwork. I mean, in some shots, their hands were gigantic. I don't know what was going on with that. Their heads were tiny, and then at some point toward the end of the episode, it started changing a little bit. One of the coolest things we did see was the rest of the gods of destruction. There is a robot god of destruction. There is a mouse god of destruction. So those were pretty interesting to see, I guess. We see the mysterious fighter really quickly. If he is the top fighter. Okay, so I don't understand this. If he is the top fighter for that universe, if he's the guy that Goku fights in the intro, why is he there? Seeing as how the only people that are there that are not the gods, Kais, or angels, and Xeno are the combatants from Universe 9 and Universe 7. So I don't know why he's there. I don't know if he's some different type of god, if he's not the guy with the red shirt that fights Goku in the intro, but we'll see. We'll see that in the next episode. In the next episode, it looks like Majin Buu, or Fat Buu, whatever you want to call him, is about to wipe the floor with Basil, Kicker Basil, or whatever you want to call him. And then we're going to be able to get to see probably Goku go next, fight the other guy. And overall, it was a pretty interesting episode. It was a good episode. It kind of showed us a little bit more about this tournament. I was really hyped for the episode just because of the level of characters that we're going to be getting here in a little bit. So I was pretty excited about it. Anyway, guys, that's essentially my review. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this episode. Some of my theories. What do you think? Are they panning out? Are they not panning out? One thing I did realize is that when they put out some of the promotional leaks art in magazines and stuff like that Herms puts out and stuff like that, they don't have the God of Destruction next to the angel that is from his universe. That can be stated with the God of Destruction, the dwarf guy. I can't remember his name because it just came out. I don't have it off the top of my head. And then there was another God of another angel that was from another God of Destruction's universe. So and then he had a different one. So it was kind of like they were mismatched. So, you know, some of these leaks we get, now we know that sometimes they're not paired up with the right universe or with the right God of Destruction or the right duo. So this could be big for other kind of leaks that we get, other kind of announcements that we get where we see these guys and we think they're in one team and then they can actually be in separate teams and stuff like that. So anyway, guys, thanks again. Drop me a like, helps out my channel a lot. This is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.